Ticket Machine is the official ticket broker of Spartan Nation. No matter what you need a ticket for, border to border, coast to coast, the Ticket Machine is your ticket source. So whether you need to get into the hottest concerts, the best sporting events, you want the best seats in the house, or you just want to get in the door, when you want to go to any event that requires a ticket, anywhere, border to border, coast to coast, it's always theticketmachine.com. Theticketmachine.com, 517-655-3201. Check it out today at theticketmachine.com.
Get up at any moment. That's why when Cash was like not playing up to his potential, we were really trying to get on him because we knew what his potential was.
So what's it like going to play in the Garden? You guys played there last year against Kentucky. You get to go back and kind of redeem yourself.
Yeah, it's going to be good for us. And the Garden, it has a lot of history. We just want to go there and win another Big Ten championship.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
For you, the last few games haven't been maybe the greatest shooting games for you. How much is all the outside stuff, do you think, fatigued you in that sense? Have you been able to sort of exhale and let that stuff go a little bit?
No, I've just been missing shots. I'm not focusing on the little things that I was focusing on earlier. I got to get to the basket more, get to the free throw line more.
Miles, what's the excitement level like going into postseason play?
It's definitely exciting because it's a one-and-done game, so you have to play your best.
It's a whole different beast, isn't it? Just talk a little bit how different it is compared to the regular season. Obviously, you already said it's a one-and-done deal, but what's the mood like in the locker room and things like that?
We just try to block out distractions. Just bear down on one thing, and that's just winning. That's the only thing we want to do is win.
Is that hard to do, though? I mean, you're 19 still, right? I mean, most 19-year-olds don't deal with everything you've dealt with here. Is it difficult to do? Who do you seek for advice on that, and how do you do that?
We just got to stick together as a team. We know what our goals are, and we know in order to achieve them, we have to just focus on the game, and that's it.
But is there a different mood when postseason comes around?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. You see NBA players, they turn off their phones. They don't pay attention to anything else but the game, so that's what we want to do.
Talking about play well versus shoot well. And in the last game when you weren't shooting well, there were a couple moments where I thought there were one pass back to Cassius where sort of understanding you weren't hitting shots and he was open. Staying in that one, not letting your shot dictate things.
Yeah, that's what I learned from Draymond. You just affect the game in other ways than scoring. It's rebounding, defense, passing, anything I can do to affect the game.
When you say you learned it from him, was that something you learned watching him, or he talked to you about, or
just watching him. When he came, he was talking to us about affecting the game other ways. Just don't worry about our stats. Just worry about winning the game.
You already won the Big Ten title. So what's the goal this weekend?
Just to show that we're the dominant team in the Big Ten. We're playing against teams that beat us before, possibly could play against teams that beat us before, and other great teams.
With the possibilities out there, would you want to play Michigan again, knowing you get some payback on those guys?
Yeah, for sure, but I'm not going to focus on that. We're going to focus on Maryland or Wisconsin and go from there.
Miles, the way Cash has been playing the last, 5-6 weeks or so, what has that meant to this team?
That's big because he's our point guard. If the point guard is playing well, then everybody else is going to play well.
How much have you seen? I mean, obviously he's put a lot of work in on his game, but what about in terms of developing as a leader in this team? How has that changed?
He's been playing great on all sides, defense and offense. So we just try to follow his ego.
What does it mean to you guys as players to have coaches, step up and sort of protect you in a way and say, they've done a really good job dealing with distractions, but now I'm going to shield them from that? Does that, do you guys take that to heart?
Yeah, it just shows what type of coach he is. He truly cares about his players, and he just wants us to focus on one thing.
Twofold question. Do you have concerns going in to this tournament? And two, is there anything you're excited specifically about going into this tournament?
Yeah, we're definitely nervous. If you want to put that in a concern way, we're definitely nervous because we want to play good the first game. The first game is always the hardest game. And we're definitely excited to play at the Garden in New York. It's a big city, and everybody's going to be there.
Is the nerve brought on by yourself, or is it just the realization that there's some good teams that are going to show up at this tournament?
Kind of both. Because we're going to be nervous. We obviously want to play well. Like you said, the Big Ten is not a easy go conference. Every team in there could give you a game. So we just want to come ready to play.
What's the challenge this week of preparing for two different teams and play?
Just staying focused. We just want to stay focused because we can't take any team lightly.
You talked about playing in the Garden. Last year you guys played, and it was not a great game for you guys against Kentucky. Is that something that's been kind of on your mind, that looking forward to getting back there and hopefully kind of redeeming that?
That's the thing about basketball. You always get a second chance to play places. So we just want to come out ready to play and don't let that happen like what happened last year. And we're a different team.
People talk about how important guard play is in March. What have you seen of Cassius lately, and how important is it that he's playing well?
Yeah, if the point guard could dominate the game, then that would be big for us. On offense, he's been playing well. On defense, he's really stepped it up too. So that's why we've been playing like we've been playing.
Coach Izzo's